Friends, this man throws some fake money near an elderly woman and says, "Ma'am, your money fell." The woman thanks him and starts picking up the money, but quickly the man steals her bank card and replaces it with a fake one without her noticing. The woman thanks him again, takes her card, and leaves. Friends, this man did not even spare a helpless elderly woman. Meanwhile, a young girl arrives and secretly takes the stolen card from the man's bag. A security guard standing nearby notices her and asks, "What are you doing?" The girl gets nervous and runs away. The man immediately checks his bag. The security guard says, "She took something from your bag." The man replies, "Yes, she stole my card. Here is my number. Catch her quickly and contact me." The guard takes his number and starts searching for the girl. On the other side, the elderly woman is standing by the roadside and stops a taxi because she wants to go home. The taxi driver gets out and asks, "Where would you like to go?" The woman replies, "Take me with you and I will tell you the address." The driver says, "Okay, but I take payment first because that's how I work." The woman gives him the money and he returns to the car. The elderly woman places her walking stick aside and with great difficulty opens the car door. After struggling with pain, she finally sits inside and closes the door. The taxi driver carefully looks at the money because it seems suspicious. He checks it again to be sure and realizes that the notes are fake. He immediately gets out of the car, opens the door and says angrily, "Get out of the car! These notes are fake or I'll call the police." The elderly woman painfully gets out of the car and asks, "Son, what happened?" The driver throws the money back at her and drives away. The woman becomes frightened and checks the rest of her money, only to discover that all of it is fake. She starts crying loudly. She is already dependent on others at this age. Suddenly she feels a sharp pain in her chest, her condition worsens, and she collapses to the ground. At that very moment, the young girl is passing by. She sees the elderly woman and becomes worried. She rushes to her and asks, "What's wrong?" The woman gestures and says, "Please take my inhaler out of my bag." The girl quickly opens the bag and starts searching for it. At the same time, the security guard notices the girl and says, "She didn't even spare this woman." But the reality is different. The girl finds the inhaler, gives it to the woman, and she takes her medicine. The security guard tries to catch the girl, but traffic blocks his way. By the time he reaches the spot, she is gone. Frustrated, he says, "She is very fast." He looks around, but he cannot find her because she is hiding nearby. After the guard leaves, the elderly woman says, "Thank you, my daughter." The girl replies, "No, it was my duty. You are like my mother." The woman says, "May God always keep you happy. You are a very good girl."